Welcome back to Dinger City, and welcome back to You're Out. And you're not out. You're here watching us. This is the 8th game of the season so far. Both these teams are 1-0. You see it on the screen. And one person is not the big dog, and one person is the big dog. He's got big dog status. And starting at 1-0 is the best he could have started. And starting this video, you have me, Papa Den, and to my right, four-time Dinger City Classic champ.
It's Hunter. How's it going, everybody? And you are the only person in Dinger City history to face the big dog. What was it like? I mean, what's it like going up against this Enigma?
Listen, he's big. You know, and then you got that whole dog factor.
Notably large, notably canine.
And, you know, his bark is as good as his bite. And I found that out after the game. I found that out before the game. And I found that out during the week a few times. His bark is as big as his bite. And speaking of bark, these characters are really going to have to bark loudly if they want the ball to go to the stadium. This stadium is very big. It's going to favor the lesser team.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
which
it neutralizes
is the big dog's team.
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. And the thing is, too, is the singles hitters that Jason has, we have 2 matches in the corners. So this is just something where I could really see Jason struggling to get a rally going.
Right.
And that's a single.
And that's a single. That's a really, like, just perfectly hit. Outside of actually perfect contact, like, you really couldn't line it up better or time it better with Boomerang Bro, and that's just a single. Yeah. That's a great slap with Mr. L, though.
Yeah, and we have 2 outs here, first and second. If you don't score here, you're going to kind of be a little upset here.
So the big dog has the Madges on the corners on defense. And then on offense, those Madges can push that ball deep to left field in this big ballpark and turn those into doubles. Should really favor him. But we have a real 2-out rally going here, and we're pushing home, and that is not going to work out. We're running back. And it was a smart decision to not try a rundown shenanigan because we have ball dash at home.
Yeah, Jason is really being a hunter, very good 2-out hitting. And that's the thing that is so frustrating about both of you. He has a first.
And he's safe! A weak arm from Daisy. No smash throw input. If you get the smash throw, he probably gets the out, ends the inning there.
He gets it at third base, too, I think, too.
All right. It's a force everywhere. I mean, just an unfortunate moment by the big dog. But an impressive 2-out rally. And Jason likes righty Dixie. And you're seeing why there, because he's great at slapping it into right field, and we're pushing it again. We have body check.
Oh, my God.
Not even going to activate it because he's safe at home. Oh, my God, what is going on this inning?
This is this was like a 1-2, look like 3 inning, and when that ball did not get over the fence, we're like, yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
But 2-out hitting has prevailed for Jason.
Oh, I was so worried that it was going to be one of those you needed to jump dive, but he's got the sliding catch on the Koopa there and makes the play. Ends what became a really brutal inning for the big dog.
Yeah, want to get off strong.
But what a fucking slap with Toadette. I love a good Toadette slap.
Yeah, it looks so pretty, especially when you get on first base. You're
put
to second base.
And that's max speed. Even with Petey, the best catcher in the game, you're going to be safe every single time there.
Every time. And this is also a ballpark that was going to favor Nick's captain, Captain Daisy. So many blocks, can see home runs. And
that's true.
And so, it really makes these matches be super utility bound because you don't have to use a star when the captain star is pretty viable. Weakness of Daisy's captain game is that star swing. It definitely the best agent to do it in.
Yeah, I'm curious if he goes for it here, and he is.
I love it. It's
not
far
in block
too.
territory, but
what?
Oh, it's going to be an out. Wow.
He did not look anywhere near that ball.
He went for the dive. It looked like it was hard to see with all the particle effects going on, and that's going to be way too early. And that's a lot of stars burned that inning for no runs. The big dogs had only 3. The max you could have is 5. So I feel like that's a lot for no stars. And
oh, no. And that's a triple. That is absolutely going to be a triple for Bones here.
Is it? Is it? It is. It is. I really actually thought that Toadette was going to
I don't get it. Maybe the route wasn't so direct. I don't know, but he looked in it. It looked perfect. It looked perfect.
Yeah. But a leadoff triple for Jason. And some behind the scenes for the people at home. Jason probably playing hot, feeling refreshed because he took a giant crap before the game started.
He did.
According to him, I didn't witness it myself, but he came out of the bathroom saying, "Do not go in there." So I imagine it was pretty sizable.
Yeah, and it's already hot and it's already sweaty in this basement, and Jason just making it stinky. I feel like that's the big 3. Hot, stinky, sweaty.
Yeah. I mean, that's the cornerstones of the Dinger City basement. But this should be 2. It's going to be.
Petey is such a big character. You know, watching him sprint down the first baseline is funny to see. Funny to see. Oh my gosh!
Nice jump catch by the big dog.
He's panting. He's panting. It's not because he made that catch. It's because it's
Yeah.
hot, stinky, sweaty.
And Petey's character model, looks huge, but the actual hitbox is surprisingly small in the
Yeah.
game. Just
Very,
one of
very
the
small.
many weird quirks of this game that we love so much.
But he's heavy. That's the thing too. Small body, but he's heavy. You know?
Is he? And he's
Yeah.
a plant, so you don't think that he should be heavy. He should be kind of flimsy if you think about it.
You know, and we've talked about how body check is on for all these characters, and I think the thing that makes it cool is that, you know, even the characters like Goomba that has body check now, they're not going to win a majority of the body checks because they are lighter, and
Right.
how it is based is a percentage based off of weight. And the characters that do have body check are notoriously a little bit heavier, besides I think the Toads. So it's fun to see. We're gonna see a lot more steal attempts. I think a lot more pickles, and I think that's what makes baseball fun.
Yeah,
Is more base running.
definitely. We've had it on for a whole class, like the whole classic prior to this, and did we have it on the one before that?
We did.
And we haven't seen it come into play the last 2 classics that much, but I feel like more and more people are starting to do more base running shenanigans, seeing that it's something that they could take advantage of, and it also has been creating a lot of hype moments.
I think the thing is too is that we're more willing to run the base runner back than trying to get the out. I know myself, it's like, well, if they're in a situation to where they're going to be out, I don't want that because I don't want to lose the 50-50 on the or maybe lose the 30-20, the 30-70.
Right.
We have bases loaded, 2 outs again, and now Nick's trying to get something going here with the 2 outs, and this is huge because we have our star hitters up next.
And
Gotta get on.
Look at the guys he's got on. I mean, it's impressive. These are not great hitters.
Yeah, no.
Goomba, Toad, Koopa. But now we have another rough one because this team is just not great. But if he can get this one on into the match with the star, and that's
get
going to
it.
land.
Huge
what
hit
a
from Nick.
He went out and got that one. That one was full outside. He had to get the full extension. The big dog is playing high.
He's big. You know, he's big, and we have a lefty on lefty, long back character.
Ooh, that was a good
You
ball
can
to
score
hit.
2 here, get Toad at the third base. We just got to land this star swing. And the thing is, you feel good because you have 2 stars. So you could swing
Right.
through one and still have another one to boot.
You wouldn't have, preferred it, but you did, and that's going to be caught by Boomerang Bro, who made a fantastic play a few games ago for Jason, and that's another huge one right there. Bases loaded.
You know, and that's the difference of this game right now.
Yeah.
Jason scored 3 runs with 2 outs. Nick scored 1. You know, both have bases loaded. And 2-out hitting is so good because not only does it get you through the bottom of your order, but it gets you back to the top quicker. And in a
Right.
classic where our teams are notoriously much, much weaker for the most part, you want to get back to the top part of that lineup.
And the Madges are just simply the best characters on the Big Dogs team, so you need to be converting with them with those star hits.
Yeah.
And that's been kind of the difference maker so far this game.
Yeah, and now he has 0 stars. He can't win one on pitching right now because there's a base runner on first
Right.
base, and that's going to be a single.
That's definitely going to be a single.
And he's going to have his 2 only other star hitters to lead off with Daisy, Madge, and it just you really need to turn your lineup over in a good way, and it's very hard to do so when you can't score those runs with 2
Hit the
outs.
block. Yeah, it's tough, but Madge does have a great singles
Double
bat.
play.
Either way, that's
Triple
definitely-
play.
Oh, okay. There's already
Wow, there's an out. There's an
that
out.
would have been a triple play
Yeah.
for sure. The big dog needed that one. Maybe it'll rejuvenate him. No star chance, unfortunately,
No star chance here.
and that's
Still get
sour.
on. And a Bones classic infield sliding catch. So easy to grab them. Good bats without the star. I love me some Bonesy.
Yeah, you've always been big with the bones.
Always had them up on my tier list. Always. And I'm so happy to see that they've risen. You
I
know,
believe, the online community has shown more love to Green Bones in the tier list lately. I don't follow it that closely, but I did see recently in the Discord there was some discussion about it. And that's
Oh,
that's
no.
just foul. That was a ball that Monty went out and got, and that's going to be a sour. All right, advances a runner at least.
Yeah, surprised we didn't get the body check to trigger there because that looked like a prime close play. And a prime play here would be if we can score this runner from second base, cut the lead down in half, and then get some of the bottom characters out of the way.
What a pitch. Jason is, for those of you that are maybe fairly new to Dinger City, Jason, for the longest time, has been the ace of the club. His pitching is
neutralizes no
so
contact.
good. The inside out, the mind games. I mean, it really just gets in your head, and he's got just a feel for it that no one else really does.
It's frustrating because I think Jason is such a I know what you swing at or your tendencies are, and I'm going to exploit them. And I think that if Jason was someone who played a lot online and he knew the community like ins and outs, I think he would do so well. I think the thing with Jason is that his really good pitching is just it's comfort, you know, and it's knowing what he can get away with, and he can get away with a lot playing us.
Definitely. I mean, he.
Because I'm surprised he hasn't done his. I had a prediction last time I went to Slice that I thought he was going to take it home. I thought he was going to take it home.
I think he definitely could.
Yeah, 100%. I love Jason.
And he's got bases loaded here with arguably, I think, his best character. You could argue Petey, but I love Boomerang, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I was going to suggest.
Oh, the quick throw, double play, coming in clutch. Wow.
I might be crazy for saying this. I've shown it. I think I might have Star Swung with how big the stadium is. Yeah.
Who was at the plate?
Boomerang, bro. I love that Star Swing.
Oh, yeah.
I love that Star Swing.
It's a line drive star swing with a really, really long, good bat. Oh, and a little bit of BM there from Jason.
A little bit.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
4-4. Fourth inning. 4-1. Paratrooper up to bat. I hate Paratrooper. I've had Paratrooper, I think, like 3 times the first 5 classics that I played in. And I just don't like him. Don't like him.
Paragoomba. Yeah. Paragalumba.
Are there any characters that are like top 22, top 23 that you're just like, listen, I know you're good. I'm just never going to see myself in the day picking you?
I don't really love the Piantas.
Okay.
I just feel like you need to be so much more spot on with them than you do with a lot of other characters. There's such little room for error where you need to be consistently charge swinging and timing it right, and ideally holding for trage if you're really trying your ass off. And I'm just like not built like that. I guess that's an out. That's an out. Wow.
Oh my God.
I mean, you could say whatever you want about this team. Double Madge on the quarters is the most deadly defensive duo in this game.
Yeah. It's not even a question. And the thing is, too, is that there's balls that are foul that they pull back fair. And it's not fair. And then, on offense, they're just great, too.
Is there a good character that, up in the tier list that
Wario.
you just don't gravitate
I've never
towards?
been.
Well, that's my boy.
Yeah, I've never been a Wario guy. The star pisses me off. It's.
Oh, what
I'm
a
not a
play.
Wario
Good
guy.
input.
And again, I respect that he's good. I just have never been able to make it work. And I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. And then probably, I guess, the last character that I'm not huge on is King Boo. I'm so good with Boomerang, bro. But King Boo, I'm just not. I don't know what it is. And I've, again, tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. And I feel like when I get good with King Boo, I start lacking with other heavy hitters. And that's the thing. It's like, I don't know. I just don't like stirring too far away from my true game.
Yeah. I felt like when I first started playing this game, like, as part of the community competitively, like not like when I was younger, I was really good with King Boo because I wasn't as focused as much on timing it. So the fact that you could push or pull it was really great for me because then I was just focusing on contact and then occasionally either pulling it or pushing it and getting home runs. Now that I almost like have learned more about the game and I'm like trying to push more consistently, I'm like too in my head, sending it too much to center field, getting too much weak contact.
Oh
Wow, Madge is so broken. Oh my God.
Not fair.
Like, genuinely jumped the wrong way and still made the play there.
Huge play. Star chance here. Nick needs one. He needs one. He has 0. And when you're down by 3 runs with non-heavy hitters.
And he gets him swinging, gets him chasing.
Yep. There's only been 3 innings of runs in the top of the 6th inning, and I think a lot of this is because 1, big ballpark, and 2, we've just seen some really good fielding all game. And speaking of something that's really good, if you want to try some tasty G Fuel, use code DINGER20 at gfuel.com. There's so many good flavors. Right now, I've been drinking sour watermelon. It is so tasty. It is so refreshing.
Is it very sour, or is it
No,
like subtly sour?
no, it's subtly sour.
That sounds
it's
yummy.
Very good. And honestly, kind of tastes like not an exaggeration. It kind of tastes like the watermelon Sour Patch Kids.
Ooh,
Yep.
I love those. That's good stuff right there. I gotta try that.
So tasty.
I haven't had G Fuel in a minute, but I always say whenever we bring up G Fuel, I bring up the first classic that I was a part of, Classic 7.
Yep.
Finals versus you, and you offered me some G Fuel, and I felt
Locked
like
in?
it helped me lock in and take my first classic.
There's some. This is the thing, right? A majority of the people drink caffeine. So let's just say 50% of the people drink caffeine. It is much quicker than making a cup of coffee. You are getting a lot of water in because you're using a whole water bottle to drink it from. And there's so many different flavors, and they taste great. And you can control the caffeine amount. You can put half a scoop. You can put more than half a scoop.
It's true.
It's delicious, and it's again, you can use code DINGER20, help us out.
Yeah.
One day we'll get a
definitely.
flavor, maybe, and maybe someone who's gonna get a flavor
Oh!
is Papa Ron.
Bases juiced, 2 outs again. Toadette at
Again,
the plate.
again.
Last time in this position, we converted and then couldn't convert with 2 stars with Blue Madge.
Yeah.
Getting deja vu here.
Deja
That
vu.
looked like he lined it up well. Oh, what a filthy pitch.
Jason's not going to allow him to do what he did last time. 2-2
Good
counter.
eye
Nick gonna
there.
lock in the lefty on lefty. Certainly does put Nick in a little bit more of a driver's
What?
seat. That's gonna land, baby.
Oh! He could have maybe dove for it, but he couldn't see the circle blocked by the many, many blocks we have here at Dinger City Peaches Garden, and probably wasn't worth the risk either way because you got 2 outs, bases loaded. But here's Madge. Can the big dog finally convert?
That was the biggest hit of the game. Biggest hit of the game. We have bases loaded here.
Oh, my God.
Stars to use. If you use 1 star, then
That pitch
JC's
is
up next.
so hard to see.
2-1 count here. You gotta be careful. 3-1 count here.
Hitters count. And he throws the 4th ball, and the big dog with eyes of steel.
And you could just full send here if you land it. Oh, baby.
Oh,
Oh,
you
we're sending him.
Send them all.
Oh, you send them
Oh,
all,
is that
baby.
gonna hit a
Send them
block?
all.
Is it gonna hit a block? It's
He
bobbled,
bobbled it.
and he dives and catches it. What a play by Jason. The recognition of seeing the bobble and all the chaos of the flowers on the screen. That's a sick play. In the hedge, nonetheless, where like it's even less visible. Wow. Wow. And that was a star chance.
This is
What a clutch
It's
play
in-
by Jason.
is incredible. And the fact of the matter is he tracked it down on top of the
Right.
bobble. And so 2 great plays from Jason. And Nick lined that up great. It just went right between the blocks. Good on, honestly, good on all parts. Good on all parts. The walk, too. Oh, my goodness. Jason thinking slap protection. 1-2 count there.
PD slap pretty good at guard.
Yeah, and he's going for the slap. It's so
Finally
good.
going for the
It
star.
is so good. And the thing is, you might be saying, oh, just charge. No, he has stars to use. Luigi's only a singles bat. That's a double star potential. And he doesn't have many starters to go around. So you might as well use them.
That looks like that's
So
going to
good.
burn Toadette. I just realized that we haven't seen much of the Luigi star this game, right? That's
No, he's been in a situation to where it really hasn't made sense. I think he had 2 outs run on first base last time. So he didn't use it.
When you have, a runner on first period with Luigi star, you're scared because if you're not perfect, then they could just throw that quick out to second. If they don't get burned, you really need to get good contact and time it well, and he did there.
Yeah, runner on first base, you have to question it because, again, that out at second base. But when there's first and second, it's like, okay, well, at least it's going to still make it first and second if the out is there because you don't want to double play ever. You never want to double play. Toadette
That's going to be foul.
Yeah, it's foul. 2-2 count, 1 out, and strikes him
Gets
out.
him to swing.
And honestly, not terrible because you don't want to get weak contact and force that double
That's
play.
true,
It
but that was
happens.
clutch. That was clutch pitching by the big dog. This was looking like a scary inning, but now you have Blue Noki, who is not the scariest hitter unless your City Hall pitches
Yeah.
to him, in which case it's terrifying.
If I'm in a 1-2 count there, I might think about using that star pitch. Because again, it's 1 star, and it could save an inning, and you didn't have to.
Huge star chance pickup, starless match hit there. He's going into the worst part of his lineup, but that's okay because you're just trying to wrap through. And he's not gonna be a double play there. The big dog kind of looks like Monty a little bit.
He does a little bit.
That's a
such
great
a
slap.
good hit. That should make it first and second.
Yep.
Not going to be able to push him to third. Good idea by not doing it.
The fixed toads are really good, and I think in classics we're starting to underrate the toads now because they have good bats.
Yeah.
They're very trage dependent.
Yes.
I mean, everyone kind of is in this game, but like it feels like the toads especially so.
The thing is, it's like I feel like the end of the bat is what you don't want to go for because it just it feels like Connor's Birdo. You know, it hangs up a little too far. It's when it starts to drift inside is that night zone. You know, opens up.
Right. And that was a filthy pitch with a full count there.
And honestly, even if we aren't able to score here, we're getting to the bad part of our lineup.
That was
there's only 2 more innings really for Nick.
Productive inning.
Yeah.
You didn't get a run, but he's 1 star up on the inning,
Yep.
and it's going through the bad part of the lineup. So, but he's got to stop the bleeding here. And this Dixie has been locked the fuck in for Jason.
Yeah, Dixie's real issue is playing against good fielding, non-classic infield, and short bat lefty on righty. And Jason has negated that. We have the out at second.
Oh,
though.
we have the out at
and that's
second.
even better because Dixie's the faster runner.
That's true. That worked out. That's the classic. I mean, it happens for everyone who plays this game, but it feels like it's been coming up so much lately in Dinger City. The classic, the ball's just over the infield. We want them to jump for it, and the character dives, and we can't stop it. If you know at home how to stop it, please let us know. We don't know
it's
how.
happening a lot. And it really is happening a lot. I don't know why. It just feels like it's happening a lot more.
I think that's just how the game is, and
Could
we're
be.
noticing it more lately. And almost like we're better at the game now, where like we can go for those jump catch plays
Yep.
as time has gone on, but the game doesn't always give it to us.
That's fair. Very fair. And something that is unfair is this situation right now for Nick. We have... Oh, no.
I mean, even if you immediately throw the ball in there without ball dashing a little bit, it probably still gets him home just because Monty has such a weak arm. So it wasn't necessarily a bad play to start ball dashing, but that's going to end up having the run scored. But this Petey's not been able to do anything.
No,
this game.
not
I don't
been
think
able
we've gotten on base with
It's
Petey.
such a mental thing because you say it's one hit a home run, you got to time it anyway to pull it right.
Oh, that's
Wow.
a great hit. And
Oh
he's
my
in at
goodness.
second.
No body check again either. But when you go, I gotta really time this right and hit it well because of this big ass stadium. It makes it more challenging.
Huge inning for Jason, though. Exactly what the big dog didn't need as the game goes into the late hour.
The late hour. It's late hour here.
It is. This is definitely the last game we're filming tonight, so behind the scenes for the people at home. But that's a perfect.
baby.
And that's going to stay fair. That's a 3-run ding-a-dong at the Garden.
And that's a voulez-vous coucher avec moi home run. And all I'm gonna say is this stadium, still no match for Boomerang Bro. We've seen the star hit, we've seen the homer, and I'm gonna sit back and say I don't care what anyone says. The utility that Boomerang Bro gives you with the star hit, with decent enough fielding to get by, I think he's the best, bro. I think he's top 3 character. I take him over PD anything twice on Tuesday. More utility. Stupid. I take him.
If he's you're saying DK would be 2 in this scenario?
I take DK too.
Okay.
I think Boomer Bro's better than PD. I know I was gonna say catcher. Okay, well Bowser is Bowser a worse fielder than
Right.
Yeah. So
I
we value offense when it comes to Bowser. 'Cause that much better,
value
but-
Boomer more than PD myself.
Yeah.
I think in a vacuum, PD is better.
Yeah.
PD is better in like traditional stars off formats, and we used to only play at Mario Stadium, and with that short right porch, PD's especially good.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, catcher isn't the most important position on the field.
There's so
even though
many
you may
there's so
think
many
it would
guys
be.
that you draft, like there's Bowser, there's Pianta that's you can throw King Boo there because Waluigi can play the corner.
Right.
It's just so many other play and Petey can only play catcher. So you're locking up catcher, And something that was locked up before that was on the screen was the members and the bottom of the 7th.
True.
If you want to become a member, the link is down in the description. It helps us go a long way. And I think Nick thought the game was over. He dropped.
The big dog. I don't know who Nick is, but the big dog is frustrated.
Nick is.
I was gonna say that's a great slap.
Nick is.
Which it was,
Nick
but-
is acting like a dog in the front yard with a chain and a stake in it, and that stake is pulling out of the ground a little bit, and he's just going at it. He's at his last fight.
The big dog you're referring to.
The big dog, yeah, the big dog.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
the big dog.
That's a rough, very quick inning.
Like 3 pitches. Did he tell you?
For Jason, but
We get stars
But,
though. Hey,
we got 4 stars in the tank.
I would rather be in this situation, if being honest.
Put your
4
rally
stars.
caps on. That's a good slap, but he's got
No, it's the chem.
chemistry.
That is Satan at least
Wow.
3 times in this game with that chem.
I'm surprised he didn't star there.
You know when Nick is talking back to the commentators,
The-
it's a day you want to put the sheet up and just
The big,
go home.
The big dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
The big dog.
Okay.
The big dog.
Yeah.
He's such a big dog.
The big dog is snappy tonight.
Give him a muzzle.
He was just like nipping at Jason's heels. It
Yep.
felt like the comeback was coming, and then Jason with an absolute huge top of the 8th inning. Just blowing it wide open.
He's blowing it wide open.
But Big Dog not going down without a fight.
This is the lineup you want up. Honestly, this is the lineup you do want
What
up.
a hit!
No,
What a
it's not.
hit! Oh.
Because you got to get back to the top, and you're gonna have to do something anyway with this. 6 runs, 2 outs.
This character's so bad.
Yeah, they're just so.
It's so bad. And that's going to be the ball game. Thank you, everybody, for watching. That's going to be a victory for Jason, who's now 2-0 on the season.
My
and
name
the
is-
Big Dog, who's
My name is
1-1.
Papa Den,
This is Hunter.
and Dinger City out.